everyone, and today we are here. We come back with another episode of the book club online, 40 Secrets for the Single Woman. And today we are at halfway of our book, 20 episodes for you, and all of the episodes with tips, with advice, with practical things that are going to help you not only in your love life, but also in your spiritual life, your interior. And today we are going to speak more about your interior with a super tip, because this episode talks about something very interesting. And the title is When You Are a Toilet. Yes, of the bathroom.
The one that what enters is just nasty, you know? Toilet that you just go to do number one, number two, to vomit.
One day I perceived that I was being a toilet. I think that I was being too open to certain things that one day I realized were doing me no good. When you are that type of person that everybody comes and tells you things, they dump out on you all of those things that are doing her bad. You know, that person's with anger with that other person. She has grudges, and then she comes and she dumps all of that nastiness that is inside of her. In other words, she vomits everything on top of you, making you a toilet. And you know what's going to happen? The worst is that she's not even going to flush. Short after, you start seeing she spoke bad about the pastor, so then you're looking at the pastor with bad eyes. She spoke bad about that girl from youth group, and then you're going to look at the girl with bad eyes. That's how it is, people. And one day I perceived that I was weak in my faith. I was really weak because this whole bunch of things that people just be throwing in me, those comments that are bad, I let them enter. And no, I was like, I had to say, my God, teach me how to deal with this. Teach me to not allow that to affect my faith. And that's when I went to, again, I'm talking about the importance of the Holy Spirit. He was guiding me. He went showing me about what I needed to do. And then I started to do that. And it worked. And then I started debating, and I said, God, look, I don't want to have those eyes in regards to those people. I don't know. And I would get close to those people. I would get to know them. And then I would really see that it was none of that they would tell me. And then those experiences, they're even really good because, you know, we grow and we learn, right, with them. And of course, you could also not learn. You could simply just be contaminated, get out of church, and then go to the world and then come back all dirty, right? But you could also learn. So then I learned. I got close, I changed, and then I thought like this, and what about now? And when they come now to talk about other people and bring other things to me, that's when I thought, you know what? I know what I'm going to do already.
Round one, fight.
You came to talk? Look here. If you don't have the courage to go there and tell her what you're feeling, then don't come and dump it on me, okay? Because that's wrong. You don't have to be talking bad about people behind their backs. Girl. The first time that I did that, never again. Never again did they come to say anything. What's up with you? Yes, I don't want to hear it.
I've already told you that there's things that happen with me that I don't even take to my husband. When something happens to me, somebody spoke in a certain way that I didn't like, I don't take that to him, because then I know that I'm going to be making him a toilet. If I'm having difficulty to deal with that situation, how am I going to dump on him as well so that he can also have difficulty to deal with the situation? So then I deal with God, me and God. I don't take it to him. I don't talk unless it's something that is serious, that something is severe. Then of course I'm gonna speak. But I'm talking about things that are like, that my prayer with God resolves, that he's not gonna be able to resolve. And if he was trying to resolve, he's gonna try to resolve, it's gonna worsen the situation, right? So then I learned that I cannot take to others, and I cannot accept that people bring to me or pour out on me. I cannot accept to be a toilet. So then when somebody comes to say something, I rebuke it in a moment. I'm like, look, I don't want to know about that. If you have a problem with that person, then go talk to her. Don't come and dump it on me. I'm not a toilet. I speak. And it already happened where times that there were little cliques talking, and I arrived and I was like, you know what, that's wrong. That's not okay. We're here talking about other people and making comments. God is not pleased with that. I said that already. It's embarrassing. I was like, but I felt impulsed by the Holy Spirit himself, because then I could have helped out those people. Sometimes you feel offended and you say like this, oh, I arrived and the girl stopped talking. They changed the subject. Good. How good? That's what you need to see it as, because that's how I see it. I would arrive and they would change the subject. How good? Because probably they were talking bad things, and they knew that if they said something in front of me, then they were going to have a response back that they were not going to like. And you know what? I also already have reported.
Oh, that girl, she's talking about them. She stays talking. Oh, who stays talking, Fernanda? Her.
And what position is that? You are protecting yourself. That is, in reality, a protection for your heart and for your faith. So then that's how you need to be. Do not allow yourself to be anybody's toilet. That nobody come to vomit their anger, their grudges, their things inside of you. Their bad eyes in you, because that sticks.
Bad eyes stick, malice sticks. It sticks.
So then, for it not to stick and you need to resolve, then you already do. Everybody's already gonna know that with you, there's none of that. And somebody comes to tell you, oh, assistant, I saw that guy assistant there, I have something to say about him. And then you already be like, no, wait, relax. You want to report somebody. Is that what it is? And the person, she was going to report them to you, right? So then the person can say yes. So then let's do the following. It's a guy assistant, and I cannot do anything. I cannot take an action, but the one who could take an action is the pastor. So come with me. I'm going to take you to the pastor, and you are going to report to him. It's what I would do. It's what I would do. Why? Because the person's going to report to me something that I cannot do anything in regards to that. The one who could do something is the pastor. For you to not get dirty, for you to not looking at him also in a wrong way, for you to not judge, for you to not condemn, right? So look at how easy it is to mess up. So then be careful. Be careful in everything. Do not allow that anybody makes you that dirty place. Okay, let's go then to our tips of today. The first tip is, do not make friends with people who are gossipers. Don't be friends with people who are gossipers, because tell me who you go with and I'll tell you who you are. Don't forget that. Shortly after, you're going to become a gossiper as well. And on top of that, a private gossiper, because all of the dirty things that she gossips about are going to contaminate you. When a friend starts saying negative comments about other people, cut her off. Tell her that that's not okay and that you do not want to hear it. And if you perceive that they are comments of rebelliousness against an authority, do not think twice. Denounce the person even if she's your best friend. She is not okay and she needs to be helped. With time, I started to have a certain fame of being called a snitch, and consequently, gossips and evil comments stopped coming to me. And you know what else? I could care less about that fame. Many times when I was an assistant, I just needed to arrive for the conversation to end. One day, a person told me that the same thing happened to her. And you know what was my response? How marvelous. Now nobody's gonna make you a toilet. You can always be smelling nice. That is the behavior that reflects our God. May you be that person that reflects your Father. May He be your Father and not the other Father that reflects things that are very wrong and ugly, right? May we reflect our God. We stop here today, and if this video helped you in some way, then send it to that friend, that family member, sometimes even to that guy friend, right? It could be, who knows, maybe he's being a toilet as well and you know. Send it to him, okay? So then we stop here today, and next week we'll be back with another book club online. Bye-bye.